New Mexico's Hot Chefs is brought to you in part by Thermidor, an American icon that rises above all others for those who insist on true cooking performance.
So we're back with Pat from the Artichoke Café in this great Thermidor kitchen at Builder Source Appliance Gallery. You know, I always do double knuckles.
Okay.
Because that salmon was just incredible with that sauce. And you had a red wine in it. Isn't that unusual?
It is a little bit unusual, but as long as you use a fish that has a heartier flavor, like salmon or swordfish or tuna, you're okay. You can't use it with a delicate fish. But the great thing is then you can drink it with red wine, which so many people like to drink red wine these days.
Well, the combination of the flavor was great.
Right.
We went into a dessert, and I see this gorgeous looking plate. What do you think?
It looks really good.
Beautiful.
I can't wait to eat it.
I can't wait to get started, but I got to ask you a question.
Yes.
Rumor says it's flourless.
It is a flourless cake. And while I plate you a piece right here, I'll talk a little bit about how it's made. Its ingredients are sugar and butter, which you cream together. Then you add your melted bittersweet chocolate. The ground toasted hazelnuts almost act as a flour in the cake.
So
kind of binds it.
Yeah, grind it kind of fine.
Yes, it binds it. And then you add your eggs one at a time. As each one gets incorporated, it gets nice and fluffy. That acts as a leavener for the cake, so it makes it rise up.
Yes.
Now, it will flop a little, but that's okay. It's almost like a souffle.
Don't want to interrupt you on,
Right.
on your recipe, but I noticed when you cut it, it was so moist without
Yes,
the flour.
it is a moist cake, and the beauty of that is it'll keep forever and not get dry.
And you can get this recipe on newmexicoshotchefs.com. Don't forget.
That's right. Now, we're going to garnish the cake with a vanilla bean cream.
Now, is this something you made up?
It is. It's a whipped cream. Then I add a little bit more. I whip it up and then I loosen it up with a little bit more whipped cream. Very little sugar because the cake is sweet. And then we're going to garnish it with a little bit of fresh mint and fresh blackberries, just because it looks pretty. And the blackberries will be. Let me clean that off a little. The blackberries will be a nice.
What was that you had?
This is the cream, sugar, and butter. Cream that together, then you add the melted chocolate, add your nuts, eggs one at a time, put it in a springform pan, bake it for an hour, then let it sit in the oven for another half hour with the door ajar turned off, and you're done. It's easy.
So,
it's a very easy cake to
chow
make.
down on that. Tell me what it tastes like.
Thank you.
I'm going to get to try this here in just a minute, but I want to hear their response because look at that sauce. Okay? Drum roll, please. Is there another word besides
You can taste the hazelnuts and then it's really moist.
Chocolate is great.
The hazelnut and chocolate is a great combination.
We're going to share this. And you know what I like about your recipes that you showed us is that they're so healthy.
Yeah.
And I could eat like 500 pieces and not gain an ounce of whatever.
Of course.
Let's join this. And remember,
Okay.
we'll be back in New Mexico's Hot Chefs while I take
Yum.
this huge bite.
That's good.
Knuckle me.
Okay.
Incredible. I'm going to eat some more. We'll be back.
New Mexico's Hot Chefs will be right back.